Receipt book imejaa. Hizi zote ni points. Hizi zote. You see them? Don't Sanzike poa.
Short things for short people.
Short and sweet.
Shorthand. Hey.
So anyway, what's up people? Yeah, so anyway, najua nimesema anyway sana lakini ndio nimefurahia. Today is that day. Watu wa flat earth. For once, we are going to win this. Najua tuko wachache. So, if you don't know, we are broke at 24. I am Nathan.
I'm Raymond.
And today, we are coming up with a different kind of episode. It's a conspiracy thing. It's the same Illuminati thing. So, this is a conspiracy that has always been there since time immemorial.
Well, to flat earthers, it's a conspiracy. So, let him...
So, for you, it's true?
Yes.
It's true the world is flat.
No.
Okay, let's finish the episode
no. I haven't said, for him, it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, because you already believe the world is flat. Thank you.
You believe. For you, it's not for me.
But that's what I'm saying, it's a conspiracy. Yes. I am not forcing it down his throat.
Your conspiracy.
Like the way he's trying to force it down that the world is round, no.
I haven't even said that the world is round. I haven't talked about the world being round. No. I just said that his flat earth theory is a conspiracy.
What the world is a saucer or oval?
A saucer?
And then, see, we all know it's either flat or round. So, if I am for flat, you are for round. So,
yes.
Exactly.
Let's go.
So, round one.
You see, you're even already saying round. Why don't you say flat one?
It can't be flat if we are two. It has to go both ways. So that's why it's round.
You can still be alone and you still say round one.
Then you're crazy. No.
Watu wangu wa Tekken. Ukicheza peke yako, si inasemanga round one bado.
So mtu ukipiga ama.
Hapana, si anapiga.
Tunapiga msemi exactly.
Computer
si imepewa hiyo like hiyo stance ya the second
player. Sawa.
Let's do it. So,
well, for me, my first point is that we have so many photo evidences of
actually,
how
wait. Let's do it this way. So, Raymond.
Yes.
Tell me, why do you think the Earth is round?
I think the Earth is round. One, because we have very many photographic evidences from satellites that are way above us, proving that the world is spherical. Not only the world, other planets are also spherical. And we both know, we both know that there are 9 planets.
Have you been to the 9 planets?
No, I haven't. Somehow we both know from the information. Information we have.
Yeah.
We have 9 planets. I think. Are they 9? Our Pluto.
I don't know. It's your point. Tell us.
Kurushanishwa. Yes, we have 9 planets, and the Earth.
Pluto is not a planet, but okay, continue.
Pluto is a planet.
Oh, which 9?
There's another 9. There's a planet that was discovered.
It's called?
I'll put it in the description. But we know that planets are spherical, and the Earth has been mentioned as a planet. So why should why should Earth be called a planet and it's not spherical?
So let me ask you a question. So, have you ever heard about the point which says during a debate? You're debating about this and this.
Yeah.
If you veer off, even though they are related, it's a defense mechanism of knowing you don't have the point. It's like you're talking about githeri and ugali, and then you start saying, oh, you know rice, you know manyama, you know manyama. Yeah, you get. So, I think, according to me, we are here about flat Earth or round Earth. Yes. We are not here about flat Pluto or round Pluto.
So
yeah.
One of my main point here is we have photographic evidence of the Earth being spherical.
So let me ask you a question.
Ask me.
In Kenyan courts, when you go with the photo, is it admissible in
Yes,
law?
it is admissible in court if you prove that you are the one, you if you prove through what's it called, an affidavit that you're the one who took the photo, and there is no edit or replacement of the photo. Yes, it is.
So okay, so let me ask you,
Yeah.
did you take the photo of Earth?
No, I didn't. I have never taken the photo of Earth, but I know a human being just like me who did.
So if you went to court
Yeah.
with that, will it be admissible?
Yes, it will be admissible.
On what grounds?
Because it's mainstream. It's mainstream. It's mainstream that almost everybody knows that the world is.
So let me ask you: is the majority always right?
No, obviously.
Like,
as Slasken said on An Enemy of the People.
Moderation. Anyway, he said what?
He said the majority is always wrong.
Okay.
But it depends. Okay, that's the but. I put the but there. It depends. It depends.
Okay.
the one with the small T. No, the one with the one T. Not the small one. The one with the one T.
Anyway, as you can see, my colleague over here, my opponent for today, is already sweating. So, to counter that, I will just say, already you've said, the photos, you've not taken them.
Yeah.
So probably they don't have any grounds to be admissible. We can come and say, no, this is photoshopped. So let me ask you one thing. I don't know if you had a point on the moon landing or anything, but as flat earthers, we believe that the moon landing was fake. Do you believe it was real?
Well.
Yes and no. Because I'd say yes because rockets have been ejected into the air. I'm building on my point. Rockets have been ejected to the air so many times. Some have failed, some have managed to get to outer space. But it is well known and proven that Americans and Hollywood mostly can create something out of nothing.
CGI.
Yes.
So
it's on a 50-50 balance.
Yeah.
51-49.
51 in terms
is
of CGI.
No, 51 in terms of.
But the question is, do you believe in the moon landing? I'm not saying do you believe in the rockets
Neil Armstrong and all that.
Yeah, the one for Neil Armstrong. Do you believe it?
I'm a bit skeptical.
Thank you. Okay.
You're digressing.
No. So let me say this. So we've been seeing photos of the Earth since that time of moon landing and way before. So if they faked the moon landing, how do you not think they faked the photos of Earth?
Because if you compare, when was the last moon landing? No, when was the first moon landing?
Exactly, 1940 something.
Exactly. And can you compare it to the amount of technology we have right now?
But I'm saying, no. My point is,
yes,
they had photos of around Earth before 1940. Yet we believe they faked the moon landing. How do you not believe they faked the photos?
Because sometimes you can have an imagination and then tend to know the truth after, and the imagination becomes a reality.
So in short, you mean what he's trying to say is they created a prototype and then they went out, photoshopped the photos, and brought and said, yes, we were right.
But come on, can you compare CGI from 1940 to CGI right now?
Exactly, it's way better.
Exactly.
Thank you, from the horse's mouth.
No.
Yes.
That is way for us.
The CGI they're using is way better now.
But if you check nicely, the moon landing in 1949, as he's saying, is fake. The CGI right there and then, come on, it would have been like the Nigerian movies or the Ugandan movies of those ones.
Bless the bomb drop the bomb, man.
In terms of the planes now. Planes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to circumnavigation. And also in circumnavigation, we're trying to talk about something different. So in terms of circumference, in terms of circumnavigation, we all know that if it's round, then the plane just goes like this.
Yes.
But if it's flat, the plane goes like this. You get? And at the end of the day, let me ask you this: when planes are flying, why is it that they don't fly at an angle? Because the world is round.
Horizontally.
Yeah.
So in short, you're saying that planes fly horizontally and they don't dip and they don't.
The planes go
Zinapaa alafu zina
they
stabilize in
just
a
go up,
horizontal position.
stay, and then you get.
Yeah.
They don't. I've never had. Maybe it's wrong. I'm not a pilot, but I've never had that they fly planes at this angle so that they can go with the round Earth. You get. So for me, I know the world is flat because planes go like this, this. I've never seen anywhere where we are going like this and then no, unless we are landing. That's when it's. So, what do you think about that?
Well, for me, as a counter measure, let's say you take a ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look for a ball.
No, you can just show it like in terms.
Let's say you take a ball,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have a string with a flat with a piece of stick on it. If you take the string with a small stick on it and you go around the ball, will it dip or will it stay at a horizontal position?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for being
It will
here.
stick at a horizontal position.
This was my bonus point, but since we've brought it up now, let me just finish him off like say Immortal Kombat
Finish.
TKO right now. So
Yeah.
in that regard, so you have the ball that is going this way, then you have this.
Yes.
So let me ask you first. This is a layman silly question.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't the plane then just stay in a stagnant position, wait for that country to come up, and then
Because the Earth is rotating at a slow pace.
No,
Yes.
actually the world rotates at which speed it rotates at?
What speed?
1600 kilometers per hour.
1600 kilometers per hour. Yeah.
So
What is 1600 kilometers per
Google
hour?
it. Google it. You see, I had facts.
This is a sham. No, but seriously, if you.
But that is a layman question. Now let
Yes.
me come up to now this is a sophisticated question.
Yeah.
So you have the ball that is going round.
Yeah.
You have the plane. Of course, the plane can't stand. That was just a silly question. Because at the end of the day, maybe gravity will pull it back and all those things the round earth people tell us. But yeah, you're going from Kenya to maybe Asia.
Yeah.
When you're going from Kenya to Asia, and you're going from Asia to Kenya, the world rotates in one side. Sindio?
Yeah, the earth rotates in one direction.
Exactly.
From east to west.
Sindio?
From
So
west to east to west. Yeah, east to
whichever.
west.
So let me ask you this: you're going from Kenya to the east. Why is it that the only thing that changes is the time? Like the time zone changes, but the time you left, if you add on the hours you took, it will be the same time. That is like, let's say you're using like 9 hours to go.
Yeah.
In Kenya you left at, let's say, 7. When you reach there it will be 7 plus 9. Sindio?
Yeah.
Why is it when you're coming back, is it not like you're coming from Asia, you're coming here, you're using 9 hours, the same that you used to go? If the earth is rotating, why is it going like this is the same as going back?
Because the distance is the same between them. If the distance
But
doesn't
the
change,
earth is
then
no.
the time
But
doesn't change.
wait. The earth is rotating. Here's the plane. The plane has to go at a faster speed to reach at the same distance compared to coming back against it.
But it's that's why you're saying.
But they
that's
go-
why I'm putting the point that
Mhm.
if the distance is still the same, if the distance between Kenya and
But they are-
Asia are still the same,
Mhm.
how will they?
So in short,
the
you're
distance
saying
change?
gravity is the one that makes sure that the plane moves at the same angle as.
Gravity is what is a force that pulls something to the center of the earth.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
Ulifanya mathematics, sindio?
Yes.
You know there are so many things that like come into
Yeah.
factor when
Yeah.
you're calculating distance and
Yeah.
all that. There's speed,
Speed and time.
there's time.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the distance is the same.
Yeah.
About to Jakarta.
Yeah.
The time is the same,
Yeah.
but the speed is the same.
How do you know that the speed is the same when you've never been in a cockpit?
But I've been on the plane. They show us on the TV. You see the speed the aeroplane is going.
The only passport I have is a passport photo. So it doesn't mean that if, but to be honest, how do you when you were traveling too, did you see the speed change or was it the same?
The speed was the same. So that's why I'm saying
if
you're going against the current, you have to have a higher speed to
Yeah.
reach at the same distance at the same time.
Yeah.
But in this case,
Yeah.
it's all factors are constant. So
Yeah.
how is the world round and how is it moving? Tafakari ya babu.